Matador didn't even make it out of Pool's winner's side. He literally had to go from Sora J into Madison Turner, who he beat, both of which he beat 3-0. He beat Stretch 3-2. He beat Moku 3-2, and now faces off against the killer themselves, Plasma, someone who has been making upset himself.
Yep, Pete Hard from Southern. I want to say Southern California, South Carolina. So yeah, Plasma been definitely putting on a show too. Another one of those players that snuck under the radar, perhaps. Wasn't as much hype surrounding Plasma's run, but perhaps there should be because Plasma is playing on fire today.
Yes, and with the Yoshi, right? It's been all Yoshi the entire time. Matador, another solo main here, pretty much. With the Wario has been, I definitely think has enough Yoshi experience, but not showing it in that. Gonna get caught by that down B.
Yep, that bomber right there claiming the stock relatively early considering how heavy Wario is. Now getting air comboed. And this is the problem, is that Wario typically relies on his aerial mobility and his aerial combo game to open up his opponents, but Plasma showing that he is no slouch in this area. Yoshi putting on a show there, but overextends. Anytime you get greedy against Wario at edge, you are very likely to get reversal.
Yeah, that back air is absolutely such a quick option, and Matador knows that he's able to cross up and do that very quickly because a lot of people just think, like, okay, it's Wario. Like, he can't really challenge me too much while he's in disadvantage. Not so
Nonsense.
True. Ooh, like that. The bike into down air. Love the stuff. Matador,
the bike technician.
So
he just sets those things up so well.
He's so creative.
I don't know where this man got his learner's permit, but it feels like vehicular homicide has been on the menu for years.
Oh, yeah. He has to get that bike cleaned every week. But now we've got a waft coming out, and that's a half. So that was about 10, 15 seconds away from fully charged. So good timing there on Matador's front. So he's going to be able to look for some more here. But poking Yoshi's shield, not always an advised tactic.
No, Yoshi neutral air. That's a good move.
That's a good move.
Not only is it quick, not only is it a combo breaker, but god dang, those boots are big. Does manage to go ahead and claim the stock after only 10% of extra credit there from Mata. So Plasma doing very well to keep this even.
Okay, now Matador just looking for more here and not able to take center stage at all. Plasma, I love the stage control. Now able to do so much here, looking for the juggles, but it kind of drops the combo a little bit. Now Matador sees a little bit of a green light to go ahead and start playing the game again.
So one thing Plasma's doing really well is he is picking the best of all possible moments to use that double jump armor to get the heck out of these combos.
Yeah. It's very smart. I mean, using that as the combo breaker is all the more necessary here because Yoshi doesn't really have that much. I mean, we talked about the Nair, but I don't know if that alone is enough to really deal with Wario's great combo game. The air drift alone can really kind of make it hard for Plasma to get away from Matador otherwise.
Gets the drag down, but Plasma sticking in shield. Absolutely did not want to hit a single button right there.
I love it. Matador just crouching like menacingly. That is always so funny. But yep, forward air to up air. You know what? Okay.
Those are always so difficult. So a weird mechanic in this game is that the tech window for floors and ceilings is a lot lower than the tech window for walls. So typically, if that's 100 and you're getting hit into a wall, you can tech that every time. Right. But when you get bounced off the floor after like 120 or so, it is a true combo. You're unable to go ahead and get that tech. You bounce right up, and Wario's up air, we all know how good that move kills. Remember when Yoshi Main started complaining about that like week 1 and 2? Like, oh,
yeah.
Up air's changed. It's bad now. Stop lying.
I actually tune out everything Yoshi mains say.
Smart man.
Okay, so
he's just got that filter. You flick the
yeah,
the switch,
instantly I'm just like Yoshi main talking. Instantly I've stopped listening. All right, so PS2, we're still sticking with it. Game number 2, Plasma is up a game, and Matador opts to just stick with old reliable, the comfortable stage that he knows and loves. And right now, I wonder what the game plan change is here. He was playing some good Wario game, but I think his anti-Yoshi tech might need a little bit of work.
So he was close to it. I think that perhaps the tech that he might need is another WAP, because Plasma is basically doing a lot of safe pressure, but he's not really overcommitting much.
Right.
So Wario does struggle to get in there when their opponents can actually run away from him, claim space. So perhaps what you just need to do is make your 1 or 2 explosive combos count and kill. And then from there, be content to go ahead and win 4 out of 10 neutrals instead of 6 out of 10.
Right, because I can't claim to know if this matchup is even or not, or if it's favored for any one character, but what I do know is that, like, it does seem as though Matador could be finding some of these options, and I mean, he is going to get that trade that's favorable for him, but just barely. I think that things like the command grab, I think, could be really useful if he opts to use that a little bit more. He's looking for it here, but I want to see him use it specifically against just shield, because, right, we're seeing these, like, those things. So maybe a tomahawk into bite would be nice, or a tomahawk just regular grab would be fine.
True, yeah, he has not done a really good job of taking away shield as a safe option from Plasma.
Right.
And part of that is, like, Plasma kind of recognized when he wants to toss out the bite, and he tosses out hitboxes immediately, because that move is not particularly disjointed. Like, the grab box is not large.
Right, but you can see, like, every time, like, Respecting is just flashing the shield, so it's like, I need to see Matador challenge that, get something else off of it. Here we go! There we go! Yeah. Let's go! Let's go!
Exactly. We talk about it once, and Matador makes us look a little bit intelligent.
Thank you, but he still loses the stock. Hey, it's okay. But look at all this. 92% extra credit. Matador looking so much cleaner than he was last game.
But look at the combo from Plasma. His combo game has really impressed me today.
Okay, that was 40%, Scabs. Calm down. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I mean, he was still keeping the pressure going, too.
I know. He was. And Matador did a great disengage, I think, there.
So Mata also unable to really find an opportunity to hit one of those combo starters for Waft. Plasma, again, not actually...
You saw the dash attack, right?
I did see the dash attack. That's a weird one.
Oh, my God. Okay, he finally gets this. That's going to be the second stock. Matador not out of the woods yet, but he's got the full waft. He's got to figure out, like, how quickly can I get to use this? Oh, no.
It was almost the best of all baits, where you miss the neutral B and then immediately just get up tilt waft.
Right.
That would have been just like,
that's so funny.
You fool, it was a trick all along.
That was the bait. Oh, no, he's looking for the... Oh, okay, he's looking for the up air. I respect it.
Looking to give him a round of applause, but right now, Plasma not necessarily needing that.
Whew, still puts a tail to him, and now, what are you going to do with that bike?
So just toss it off stage.
I was like, don't ever... Anyone will, who has ever played Matador will tell you, don't ever try to out-use the bike. He will use the bike better than you. Trust me.
One interesting thing I've seen a lot from Plasma is a lot of 8 landing. Like, we're seeing a lot of just, just let her rip.
Stop. Okay.
So that's a rough one right there. Unfortunately, that means that Mata's trump card not available perhaps for the rest of this game, but solid percent lead at least.
Not that it really matters. Like, yeah, like 127, and all he needs is like a down tilt dash attack, or that's a way to get himself. Yeah, that was, and it was a trade. But I mean, hey, whatever. Good stuff. Matador pulling out the right tool at the right moment.
That's kind of the problem with Yoshi, is that you don't have the biggest of disjoints, so you're more susceptible to get traded. And
if you're floating around right in front of my face, like, what do you think I'm going to do? I have an intangible up smash.
I mean, I think the entire Mario cast has great up smashes.
Of course.
So Wario is certainly not lacking in that department. Not necessarily as good as Mario, Luigi, or Docs, but solid fourth.
Yeah, or no, I don't have one of the best up smashes in the game. I only have the 4th best up smash in the game.
Okay, the Mario up smashes are not.
They're not the best, but I'm just saying. Anyway, we spread a little bit of misinformation. So, all right, Matador. Okay, so we're taking this to Battlefield. Actually, Plasma opted to Battlefield here, and I don't often see Matador going for the stage, so this might be a little bit of an interesting change of pace. I don't know how his confirms are going to be, like, good or bad here. I don't know.
So I've seen Matador go to the stage every now and then, and he can do a really good job of covering the entire platform with just like things like up air. But the problem is, I mean, Yoshi is the better aerial character here, so I think Yoshi certainly will benefit from being able to just sit at center stage. Plus, we just saw right there that Yoshi Bomber can now go through platforms.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that is a very powerful tool in Plasma back pocket here.
Right, and Matador getting a little bit of damage reduction here just to give himself the edge. Still is not keeping anything more. It's like very, very even. And so far, he's just looking for more shield pressure. Can't poke the shield. This is the only character you can't. So, as of right now, I mean, Matador just struggling, looking for more here to try to get Plasma out of the corner. And, wow, sends him way off with that dash attack.
And you were talking about how this was relatively even, and that might be the case, but when you have a move that kills a 20 in your repertoire,
of course,
even means Mata's winning.
Exactly, right? And that really does, it does mean that he has the ability to play the long game, right?
Yoshi's a little too honest for this game.
Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, what? Okay, that's some damage, but ends up going...
Why did that work?
No way!
Why did that work?
You serious?
That should... No. I refuse to believe that a thinking man chose those options. This man closed his eyes, rolled his face on the controller, and somebody upstairs was smiling down on him.
That's so good.
I
Okay.
refuse.
All right. So Matador, I mean, still getting caught by that immaculate DI. 152 off the top platform, still not dead. Still forces his way back in, gets the command grab. A little bit more longevity, perhaps. What's going? Okay, no,
that was a bit greedy right there.
Crazy.
Finally, his chickens come home to roost as Plasma just hits him with the easy back air after that errant recovery.
Somebody fry this chicken right now. I need Matador to figure out what is the finishing blow here, because wow, there's no way. There's no way. The kill screen 100. Yoshi?
I mean, I was more impressed by the range. That was like the very tip of his fingers.
Yoshi?
Yeah, I know. Every bit about that was impressive and or ridiculous. I think, Matta, the events of that game have perhaps broken nerve.
1.1 times knockback? Is this? am I crazy though? Oh, that's not.
Someone check the disc.
Someone check him. Disc is not right. Sus. Oh my God. Okay. So, in the meantime, game number 4. Like, okay. We've already gone 3 games of this nonsense, and Matador has now taken the lead yet again.
Oh, I love it when Yoshis do that. The reverse hit of up tilt leads to so much damage. 98 already, because that down here does 40%.
Yeah, it sure does. It sure does.
Remember when I was saying he was at 98 and he's at 150 after another down air? Good God.
Oh my God, now he's dead. Then that's it. So Plasma now managing to keep his own percent relatively healthy enough. I mean, Matador needs 1 edge guard here, but I mean, still.
I mean, really, it's just those explosive combo games from this Yoshi. It feels as though if you get one of those to start it off, then you can start playing defensive. Then you can start using your aerial mobility to bait out options from Matador, and that was something that we just did not see during his 2 victories.
That is true. Now he's able to play freely. I don't know. We're getting another back here. Here's center stage. Won't kill, but Matador just trying to figure out. Okay. Oh, it's, again, the up smash is the sort of like the plan B, right? It does seem like, okay, I didn't get the back air. I'll wait for him to come back to center stage and then up smash him.
It's basically the no-fly zone. He puts it up right next to his bike a lot because that extends the hitbox for such a long amount of time. You know that Yoshi wants to jump at you, so just go ahead and put up the sign saying, no, I will not allow this.
Right, exactly. The longer you can extend it, the more likely that he's going to be able to drift right into it and just get caught, because Yoshi doesn't have the disjoints necessary to challenge.
Yeah, basically, like, the best move Yoshi's got there is, like, the, okay. That was just the wildest waft right there. He didn't even like set it up at all. Just immediate jump. I think Plasma's going to jump from that edge. I think he's going to be greedy, and that call out did not work.
No, it didn't. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's feeling like I'll just run it back to game 5. I hope not, because he's still got 1 more stock, and this is still not out of the realm of possibility for him to just win it. But needs to hang on, and he's over a minute now. Away from a waft.
Agree, but again, these up smash are doing so much work. You pointed that out already, Nerf, and I'm just so impressed by just this added wrinkle that we typically don't see in Matador's gameplay.
That's true. Wow, okay. Bike as well. Now it's even again, and Matador, it doesn't even matter. Can this stock go his way, or does he want to play it again? Play it slow, or does he want to start swinging? Like, is he wanting to save for a waft, or does he just want to get the percents up and just get this over with?
Already nearly 80 on Matta, though. Plasma, I feel like he's one big opening away here from losing or winning the game. If Matta gets his combo starters going, yeah, we're going to Waft Town. And if he does not, Plasma seems to have had the neutral needed to keep this on lock.
So far, I mean, the bike has been the X factor. We are not going to die there, but Matador has to use the waft, and then it's still not enough to give him that back, because obviously with no bike, you have no real recovery. Honestly, you are heavily reliant on the up B, and the bike is not there to give you that horizontal distance. So you can see you have to use that drift in, and if you just are falling too quickly, because Mario can be kind of fast when he's falling, so it's not easy. So
yep, that's the easiest way to get Wario gone off stage, is resource exhaustion. Yeah. Put the bike on stage, force him to expand his double jump, and all of a sudden, Wario goes from being one of the more difficult characters to interact with off stage to being a sitting duck. It's like you can either choose to keep the waft in you for the next stock, or you're dead.
Okay, Scabs, game number 5.
And this is an interesting counterpick right here. This is, I believe in my Nair conversions. This is Matador saying, I think my combo game is going to open you up right here, and I do not want you running away from me.
And it's also, yeah, I don't want to deal with egg, right? I don't want to have to deal with, like, the projectile that you do have that has been kind of a thorn in his side. Still, Matador knows that this is and has always been a good Wario stage. We forget about it because Smell Battlefield and, like, PS2 are right there. But this is great, and, I mean, this could be the answer.
Drag down on the back air. We hadn't seen too much of that from Plasma, but good recognition that you're able to go ahead and land that one. Does not quite kill. And again, the reverse hit of the up tilt doing so much work for Plasma.
Just didn't take the landing, and Matador caught unawares. Plasma hit him with that yoinky, sploinky-ass combo, and now we've got something here. I don't know. Matador still struggling to find the answers for even damage on the first stock.
Yeah, 86 is pretty healthy for a heavier character. You typically don't, like, we don't see Yoshi dying this early, I swear.
Well, we might see
as soon as I say it. As soon as I say
Why
it.
did you say it?
There's a caster curse right there.
Oh my god. Oh no, and that's a get up attack into bite. That looks like Matador's plan all along. Very nicely read.
So just trying to go ahead and land one of these combo starters on this platform. Like, we've already seen it a couple times where if Mata gets one of those, like, soft hit nairs, he can usually extend the combo with an additional one just by getting a jump reset on the plat.
Good point. Oh, looking for that falling up air, unable to get it. Now, just, you can see Matador
just want
for something.
One.
Exactly.
I just
Please.
need one.
Yes, he needs one, and he gets it. Now, Mata takes the lead again. Eats that bike, now has to rely on the up B. Gotta be careful about getting back. But it's not over yet, Scabs. We got more extra credit on the board.
Comes down from the Angel platform, immediately lands into another combo. Mata building up a ton of momentum right here. What can Plasma do to break this up?
Oh, okay, you can see he's trying to do the same thing, trying to get a grab here or a neutral B, whatever these, anything that will give him options. Plasma looking for a command grab of his own. Matador not giving it to him.
I mean, we've seen from other strong Yoshi mains that it feels like this character is so much better when playing on the defensive, but right now, like, I don't think you want to time out Wario given that he can have another WAP, and with the percentage differential being this low, you need to make something happen. Dash attack, not going to finish it off. Neither is the egg. Look at the drift right there. Mata is not afraid to use every drop of drift off stage.
And doesn't want
Don't
to
walk into it.
What? Okay, he did the right
Thank
thing.
God. He took a step forward, and I thought...
I was like, are you crazy?
I thought he has demons talking to him for a minute.
You're crazy, but hey, it's all right.
That was a WAP usage right there, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah, so Matador now is going to have to finish it off the old-fashioned way. A little bit of shield pressure again, but you can't poke. That's not the shield breaks, the shield pressure setups you're looking for. Has to avoid any of these juggles. Those have been pretty potent.
And then immediately trying for the down tilt into the charge and chuck.
Exactly. Okay. One neutral interaction away from victory for Matador.
But Plasma's using this platform so well. He's staying underneath it and then just playing around the edges. And Matador is struggling to approach the percentage differential, starting to vanish right here. Uses double jump, and he goes to the aggressive downer. That is not going to kill. Fake kill screen.
Yeah, that is a fake kill. So, oh my god! Okay, we're not going to die there, but you can tell the crowd is heating up. One back air away. Can you get the up air? No, doesn't connect. Looking for the up smash as well. Matador is again off stage on the other side. He has to stay alive right now.
And he
does it!
After being in disadvantage for a solid minute and a half, Matador claws his way back to center stage for the one moment he needed. Lands with the